What an eventful week this was in the world of tech. LiteLLM got compromised, which means any system using version 1.82.7 and .8, please consider all the credentials present in the system already stolen. Go ahead and change them as soon as possible if you haven't done that yet. Now, how we managed to found this particular compromise, this particular hacking? Because of a bug, a software bug. And that bug was introduced in the attacker's code only because the attacker did a vibe coding of the attacking software. Long live these kind of bugs, and thank you to the attacker for vibe coding this. Otherwise, it would have been nearly impossible for someone to notice it. More on that later, but here is what exactly happened in one or two lines. The CI/CD pipeline seems to be compromised by the attacker, where a malicious code was inserted. Not only that, the security scanner software called Trivy was also compromised. Now, I'm not saying that the security software itself was compromised. Now, there are many theories that are being floating around in the internet, but I'm not going to comment on that because until unless I know the configuration and I see exactly how this happened, I'm in a no position to tell you what exactly caused this. But it looks like prima facie that they managed to skip this part of security scanning, and this led to the installation of the malicious code. It's also interesting to know that the attacker was encrypting all the credentials using a public key, which means the attacker has the private key, which means the attacker can only and only see the stolen credentials, so nobody on the wire can snoop and see it. Makes sense from the attacker's perspective. Now, coming to the bug. The bug was, it was called in common language as fork bombing, where a parent process was creating a child process, and because of some looping or some reason, the child process again create another child process, and eventually the system memory runs out. One software developer debugged this and managed to found this and report this, and that's why we came to know about this particular attack. Mind you, there is no AI system in the world as of today who could have found this particular attack or bug. Given the context window of the code, if the memory is running out, any AI system, no matter how smart people are claiming it to be, all the AI system would have just looked into the context window. There is no way they could have looked into the Python interpreter and see what was happening when the interpreter was loaded. And of course, there wasn't any training data for this kind of problem. This is also a rude reminder for people who think that vibing around or fooling around by using something who gives you what you want, which has no fear of failure and no desire to accept a reward, and has only one intention to hook you in such a way where you can keep on using more and more tokens, because the investments that are being done can only be recovered if everybody starts using the tokens. AI is an amazing tool, amazing time saving tool. And the concept of transformer is once a lifetime, life changing technological advancement. Not denying that. But not all glitter is gold, and I'll leave it to you to complete the sentence. Thank you all. Thanks for watching. We will meet again. Till then, goodbye. You take care.